Hello, welcome. Okay, today in this video I'll be showing you we're gonna be unboxing Dakota Digital RTX for 84 Ford F-150. I already removed the cluster. It's not hard. And there's for the bezel, there's 3 screws on the top, and then you got to remove the knobs for the headlight and the wiper switch. So just quick tip, I try to use picks to push this tab down. Try to focus on it. Push this tab down to bring it out, to pull it out, and no good. It did not work. So I used Allen wrench instead. Pretty small, so you can push in that tab. This one was extra harder because there's some type of glue in there. Some type of clear glue. It's pretty hard, so it might have been maybe crazy glue or something. And like I said, it's not very hard to remove the bezel, although you do have to remove this color, this plastic piece that goes around the column, because the bezel won't allow. Let me move this over. The bezel will not come out from the column if you don't remove that collar, because of the shape of the bezel. Very easy. 1 screw in the bottom, and then you kind of have to slide it up. Open it with your fingers, slide it up a little bit. Keep the keys in the ignition so you can constantly bring the shift lever to the position number 1 at the very bottom. And as you turn this around, you're trying to match this with the position of the lever, trying to match the opening, and then bring it up as much as possible, and then you have to like stretch it open. So if it's pretty old, pretty brittle, it possibly will break. So this one already had a crack. It's a lot of scuff marks. Probably been on and off the car a few times before I touched it. Make sure you have a block on the tire, something proper. And then this is the screws on the top, 1, 2, 3, and the bezel comes in with tabs in the bottom. As you can see, these. Very important to save the bezel, because the bezel is not included in the Dakota Digital. And then after that, you remove 4 screws for the instrument cluster. 2 in the top. I don't know if you see the other one, and then 2 in the bottom, right here. 1, 2. You pull it out. The top ones are a little bit hidden. They're like by the light bulbs on the top. 2 top ones, and the 2 bottom ones are easy to spot. As you can see there and there. And once you pull it out, it's simple. This connector right here, push the tabs in, and it's pretty easy to pop out. The speedo cable, this one is like a 69 on the Mustang, so it has a tab. Let me try to push it back in. There you go. So it has a tab inside, and it's not screwing like the early Mustangs, because we usually do Mustangs here. This is very special that we're doing a truck. You push the tab, you see that white tab gets pushed inside, and you just pull it out. And then in this case, the tach had 3 wires to it: a signal, a battery, ground, and then the ground, for whatever reason. I'm not sure if it's the way it's supposed to be, but it was tied up to these 2 terminals right here. There's your positive. I don't know, haven't checked if it's hot. I'm probably not gonna use this anyways, because the Dakota needs to get its own power source, its own ignition. This is the first time doing a Dakota Digital on the F150. We usually, very common that we install Dakota Digital on 65, 66, 67, and 68, 69. Well, I guess at this point all the way through 73 on the Mustangs. So once you disconnect the wires, this block connector right here and the speedo, you kind of want to twist it this way. Don't pull it too much. And there's 2 screws right here. This thing slides in there. That's the prindle. It only has 2 screws. The screws are actually, let me see the size right here. These are the screws. You can see it, little hex head, and the size is quarter. Shout out to Milwaukee. We visit them at SEMA in 2024, and they gift us these little quarter drive ratchets. Pretty nice, for free. You just had to experience all their booth, everything they were displaying, the lights, the tools. You just had to, go through everything. It was pretty fun, pretty nice experience, and a pretty nice gift. Working in conjunction with Snap-on. Very short set here, socket set. I use it, I always bring the metric and the standard out, because on these Fords, I don't know what to expect. The later Fords, I know on the early Mustangs should be all standard, but still things might change. Anyways, screw, 2 of them, just take it out, slides out pretty easy. Try not to pull too much on this. This one, that cable piece was already broken, but the cable works fine, I believe, as long as the cable doesn't get cut or damaged. Maybe it should be just, I'll leave it hanging right there. Maybe I don't really want to remove it, because if it breaks, I'm not sure if it can be replaced. Maybe it's not so hard to remove it, and I'm not sure. I know that Dakota Digital, I've only seen it for this model. I've only seen it on the website, and I don't remember if it comes with its own prindle indicators or if it uses this one. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let me put this. Put this back over here. And we're gonna open the box. I haven't opened it yet. Let's see. Nice sharp knife. Try to cut away from your body so you don't get cut. I learned the hard way. Let me reduce the knife so make sure I don't cut. Oops. I'm recording with my phone, so a little shaky. Hands a little shaky. Ooh. Bubble wrap. Let's see. Ooh. A lot of bubble wrap. Let's just toss this out. Good. They always come in these bubble wraps. I've never unboxed one that has been damaged in shipping, so that's good. Let's see what else is in the box. Okay, so the bag with the, first of all, the computer, the main unit. Well, look, you can scan this and download the manual probably in your PDF on your phone. The instructions on how to wire it, references, and tips to do the initial setup. These are going to be sending units, the harness for its own sending unit. This is a beautiful thing about Dakota Digital. They come with its own sending units, and based on the vehicle you're installing it, they send you the proper fittings. I haven't had any issues about the wrong connectors and wrong fittings and stuff yet. I mean, anything can happen. We're all human. Well, this is the instrument installation guide. More harnesses in here, and the first page you can see it itemizes everything that's in the package. I've never had an issue with missing parts, but we'll check this. Okay, we need the box. I'm not saving the box. Let's open the unit. It looks pretty, for me it looks pretty cool on the website. You see, look at that. There's already a cut here. That wasn't me. It was not me. See? Nothing. That was already there. Okay. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to tear open the back because it's completely sealed. Well, I mean, there is an air vent here. Okay. But let me cut it open. I'm going to pause it really quick. Okay. Magic. Cut open by itself. I'm just kidding. Okay, pull it out. Come on, look at that. Nice. Look at that. It's heavy. This is like aluminum or metal. It's heavy. This is also some type of aluminum. Like solid. Wow, this is pretty good. Look at this. Very nice structure. Like, no, it doesn't have just a cheap plumber's tape or cheap piece of metal. This is nice. Actually, it looks even better than the ones for the Mustangs. Look at the top. Look at that machine work. It's heavy. Look at how clean. Just two connectors, simple. I'm glad they went away from that computer Ethernet cable connector that they used to have before. I did have problems with that on a 16, actually it was a 71. The clock, the cable, it was sticking out too far, and I was hitting a metal piece on the dash. Even though I kind of liked the connection, but I started seeing issues, and I guess I appreciate it that they listened and they changed. And this is nice. Look at that. It comes assembled. Okay, so the shifter indicator is not there. Okay, let me see the other one. Look at the difference. I don't know if you guys can. That's pretty cool. Really nice. Okay, so the lens, the curve of the lens is no longer there. It's just gonna be flat. I wonder how that's gonna look with the trim bezel. Let me see. Okay, right now I'm just playing with it. Okay, not just Okay, so you can't really tell that you got rid of that lens. Wow, each dial has their own lens. Each of them. This is a protecting plastic, and wow. Okay, so what's next is trying to attach this. I'm going to try to attach them together. Looks pretty simple. Actually, no. This one goes mounted to the car, and then the bezel goes on top. Okay. So the next thing is to wire the computer. I'm gonna get a constant here, an accessory or ignition signal. Probably there's also ground in here. Turn signals, high beam. What else am I gonna use from that? Oh, the 4x4 indicator. 4x4. How do you attach this one to the top holes? Okay, so 4x4 indicator is gonna should be there because of the way. You see 4x4, well, it was here, and it's a separate cable. Okay, so never mind. And then I look for both, but all the other ones are here, which I think is turn signals, seatbelt, something. Where's the bezel? Seatbelts, high beam, and brake light. So high beam, brake. 4x4. I don't know what this one was. I'll check. But yes. So as far as the way I've installed these before, ground, constant, ignition, tach I'm gonna have to wire myself. Cruise control, this I don't think, no cruise control. Speed input, usually its own sending unit, its own harness, and it connects straight to the, it eliminates that speedo cable on the dash. Speed, temp, its own harness. Pressure, it says pressure, it should be oil pressure. And then fuel This one has 2 tanks. I have to figure that out with the switch, with the fuel switch to switch the tanks. Dimmer, that one I'm gonna get from the main harness, and then the indicators, brake, high beam, brake, high beam, left, right. I don't think we have a check engine light. Maybe that's that one in the corner. I'll look it up. 4x4 gear selector, another extension, dome light. This one's pretty cool. If you connect this to your door switches, what it does is when you open the door to enter your vehicle and start it for the first time after you park, I guess, it displays the miles, like, you know, like a new car. When you open it, immediately it shows you the odometer on the digital odometer on the vehicle. So this is pretty cool if you connect it. If you also have to change the settings to get it to work properly, because you can also have it as a door indicator. Like the displays will say door, it will say door, ajar, or whatever you tell it to. You can actually customize what it says in those indicators. And then switch input, cable display, clock. Where does the speaker connect? Oh, the speaker connects in the back of the cluster. Never mind. All right, thank you guys. I will continue this. I will start wiring this, and once I don't want to bore you with me just poking things and trying to figure out stuff. I will make a second video and explain which wire is what, how I figured it out, if I figured it out, and also that one that we're missing right there. It's probably check engine light. And what am I doing with this? I don't know yet. I don't know, but as I go, let me see what the instructions say about the prindle. There's no space for it. See this thing? Actually, wait. No, it would go on the bottom of the bezel, right? Yeah. It goes inside. Yeah, in that slot. Yeah. See, we don't have that. We don't have that space here. I did not think of that. Okay. Thank you for watching.